Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is a training, a new consultant training. I am Marisa Maggio-Harelson. I'm an executive consultant too in LifeVantage. I have been with LifeVantage for 12 and a half years.
Mhm.
Ah, and it feels sometimes like I'm just getting started because, this business is constantly evolving and growing and changing. And, we didn't have social media, we didn't have Zooms or anything like that when I first started. But thank you for saying yes. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for saying yes in LifeVantage, for doing this amazing business. And, getting started right is really what it's about. Um, what I have learned over the years through mentors, I have wonderful mentors in this business, is that, you know, this is a business of duplication, and 100% of bad behaviors will duplicate, but 50% of really good behaviors duplicate. Isn't that crazy? So 100% of what you're not supposed to do duplicates, and 50% of everything you're supposed to do duplicates. So I just want to say, hi, Marie. I just want to say, this is really important that if you're here today and you are excited about LifeVantage, then plug into the system, listen to the mentors, and do what they did to pave the way, right? Like, you think of a professional athlete, if Tiger Woods were to tell you how to swing a golf club, you're probably going to listen to that person, right? You're probably going to listen to him. That's exactly what you want to do in this business. You want to listen to those that have paved the way. Hello, Leilani. Nice to see you. You want to pave the way for those that are getting in the business and that have paved the way. So I just listened to my mentors. So I'm going to just give you some basics in the beginning because, as I mentioned, things have changed a lot since I started, but the principles are the same. It's being excited, it's believing in yourself. Okay? Number 1. And I believe in you. I see that you all are amazing human beings on this earth, and you have been introduced to this incredible company that is changing the world, and it will be up to you whether you do it. And if you let naysayers get in the way, that's going to be your choice. I had naysayers, and I didn't understand why I did. I thought everybody would get this. And they don't. They don't necessarily get it. And it's okay because I am not in the business of convincing people. I'm trying to get this gallery view. I'm trying to get my view. Okay. Anyway, so but when I got a no, I would call my mentors and I would say, "Hi, Karen." I would say, "Why? Why they get it?" And they're like, "Don't worry about it. It's not up to me to convince anyone to do A, to be a customer, or B, to be a business builder. It is up to me to connect intentionally with people and not to sell people, but to truly connect with people." Example today, and then I'm going to give you some basic principles and I'm going to show you a website for training tools that are really important to you. But this morning, before I got on this Zoom, I was on another Zoom with a woman that lives in Florida that I met through the Tony Robbins community a few years ago. Date with Destiny. We did Date with Destiny. And we followed each other on social media since this time. We like each other's things. But do you understand how relationships take time to build? That if we're dating somebody, we're not just going to go give them everything or come on really strong, because what happens? They back off. So you have to get out of your head of getting somebody, and you have to really just know that we are in the business of connection. And to be a good network marketer, you have to be a good connector. So I can say I'm a master connector. I know I am because I truly love people. I truly, truly love people. And it's not about me to convince people, but it is my mission. I know it is my moral responsibility to share what I have. Another example. Okay, so this woman, we were on a Zoom today. We did breath work and meditation, but we connected too, and I started learning more about her life. And she also does a couple other network marketing companies on the side of doing her research business, and she's getting divorced, blah, blah, blah. So, then she's talking about her mom with Alzheimer's, and I knew I had to share at some point. And she follows me, so she knows I do things. And I just said, Nancy, if you're open, let's set up another time, not today, where we can talk and I can share some information if you're open. I love that. If you're open, I can share some information with you that is really important, because my dad died of Alzheimer's, and I saw that, and it's not a pretty sight. And one of the things that really excited me when I joined LifeVantage was that learning about the study on PubMed where Protandim upregulates most all of the enzymes that protect from colon cancer, Alzheimer's, and atherosclerosis, and downregulates most all of those that cause it. I was like, I'm going to take this forever. And my husband is too, because his dad died at 67 of colon cancer, and my mom died of a heart attack, massive heart attack, here one day and gone the next. So do you think I'm not going to take these products? So I shared that with her, and she wants to know more. And I said, well, let's do it at another time. But what I will send you is an ABC Primetime Investigative Report. So you see, I'm setting that up. I'll send you an ABC investigative report, because that's kind of where our story starts. It's old, but it really gives you a history of how this once small biotech company got started. She's like, yes, please send that to me. So, and then the fortune will be in the follow-up, you see, and the follow-up can take several times, and it's not 7 times in 7 days. It might be 7 times in a year and a half or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? You just have to really know what you have your hands on. And then the other things I'm going to say is plug into the system. It's really important. Carrie Williams, my dear mentor and dear sweet friend, who is an executive leader in LifeVantage, and she was my yoga student. That's how I found out about LifeVantage. She said to me the first thing when I just randomly heard about Protandim at the yoga studio, and I'm like, what are you all talking about? And when the other teacher was saying, and my skin is amazing, I go, what? I just need to know. Well, once I saw that ABC, I was in. I never went to a meeting. I never had to have anybody tell me anything. I saw Carrie's life, and I wanted that life. I wanted a life of freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom, and good health. And I knew I was going to share that with everybody. So she said to me, are you coachable? This is the takeaway, you guys. Are you coachable? And are you a good student? And do you have a burning desire to change your life? Because if not, be a customer, right? That's important. Be a customer. But to do the business, it takes a lot, right? And it takes somebody being coachable and wanting to be a good student and having a burning desire. And it can be on any level. You can do this part-time, you can do it whatever time you want, or you can run if you want to go to the top faster. Like the jet airplane has to have a big long runway, and it takes off. It goes fast in order to fly. So that's kind of the analogy I like to use. I wanted to fly. So I knew, and I know most people have full-time jobs. So all I say is give it a little love every single day. 2 a day, every day. You can share this with 2 people a day, especially when you're new. And bottom line, when you're new, you have a golden opportunity in front of you because you have a database. So that's one of the things I want to share with you is a couple of things, and then a training website that I think everybody needs. But I want you to, your getting started checklist. Basically, this was the blueprint book. This is my old blueprint book. This used to come in our packs. Okay, mine is like duct tape because it's falling apart. But I can tell you this, I'm a paper and pencil girl. This is, I have name after name after name in here. And I mean, hundreds and hundreds of names and notes. Attending events will allow you to recognize the powerful opportunity you have in front of you or how you can financially capitalize on this. Like I wrote everything down that people were saying because I wanted to do this business, right? You have to be a master. The Olympics are on right now. Do you think that these people just woke up one day and they were on the at the Olympics? No, they became masters of what they did. So this is, you guys, there's nothing better than having financial freedom, right? I mean, and health and having time freedom. It's because it allows for choices, right? It allows, and dogs, and having dogs, because it allows for choices, and this business model allows you to dream again. I forgot how to dream. I was just on the hamster wheel of life like everybody else, spending hours for dollars, and it's okay. And I enjoyed my life, and I was a mom, and I was a late bloomer in having children. But oh my gosh, it was good. But then when I saw that, wow, you mean I can make six figures or more, and I can do it from home or anywhere in the world, and I can bless people, and I really have a servant heart, and this really flows with my yoga and my life, my livelihood, like who I am as a human. This is like in my DNA. So I would say the biggest thing is I want you to write down people's names. Like day one is really, you filled out the application, you signed up, and now what do I do? We're going to show you some things. I'm going to show you a website so you know how to send a shopping cart and all of that stuff. But you want to start your database, and you want your mentor to work with you to make calls. Bottom line, if I have you write your names down, your database list down, but I'm not sitting with you, and I can do it on a Zoom, you know, but I'm not coaching that new person on that person, most likely they're not going to take action. And so that jet airplane's never going to take off. So think about it like that. So have your database, and start with, like Carrie Williams said, 50 people. I want you to invite 50 people to your first launch. Have a launch date. In my first week, I had a launch, you guys. 20 people showed up, and I sold one bottle of Protandim. And I was thrilled. I'm serious. That's all we had was Protandim and the anti-aging cream at the time. But it's not just about that. I was thrilled because I knew that was success to me. Some people might not think of that as success, but that was success to me because I knew I was going to keep going. There are 8 billion people in the world, and people need our products. And now with what we have with LifeVantage, being on the NASDAQ, being in Newsweek, just so many beautiful things. Aaron Brockovich on the board of directors, being debt-free, publicly traded, 20 million or maybe 17 million in reserve now. They spend 2 to 3 million on research every year. We're coming out with this incredible product in October that now is the time to be planting seeds for. So I'll get back into that, and you can ask questions, write your questions down. But that new product launch, today is the day we start planting seeds for that, because that is going to be a game changer for people, for hormones, for quieting the noise of hunger, the hunger noise naturally, like LifeVantage does everything naturally, right? By activating the GLP-1 protein. I don't know a ton about all of this right now, but we're going to learn more. And in Phoenix, Arizona, we are going to be having a big event August 17th. And there'll be a doctor's panel at that. It's a Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I believe. It's going to be in East Mesa. And a presidential leader will be here. A doctor's panel will be talking a little bit about the product, but they've also signed non-disclosure, so they can't say everything because the product launch will be in October at convention in Kansas City. I'm planting a lot of seeds here. You got to come to events. Okay, now I'm going to go back. What do? You write names down. You're brand new, you write names down. Who are you thinking about next to their name? Why are you thinking about them? You better pay them a compliment when you're calling them, because if you don't have something to compliment them about, don't call them yet. Figure that out. What is it about that person that you care so much about? I'm calling you because I know when it comes to health, you're ahead of the game. You are, I've always admired the way you take care of yourself, or I know you're struggling with this, and I have something that I think could help you. If you're open, I'd love you to take a look at it, you know? Or, oh my gosh, if the perfect opportunity were to come your way, would now be a good time to take a look at it. Right there, you are qualifying somebody, whether they have time to look at something or not, for a business opportunity. And say, do you have a few minutes that we can schedule? You don't have to do it right then and there. Your call, your invite is to set up a time to really be intentional with sharing this important information. We're not just flaring it out there. Then you don't have the reverence for what you have your hands on, right? So set up a time. This is your business. Think of it as you own this bricks and mortar and you are looking for partners to help you invest in it. And you are looking at people when it comes to business. I've always admired your work ethic. Whenever whatever you touch, you are able to, just really expand. If I have something that I'm very excited to share with you, and if now, if the perfect opportunity would come your way, would now be the time to take a look at it. Just qualify them right then and there. And great. And I'd love to send you some information. I'd love to get together with you. One-on-ones are important, you guys. That can be on Zoom. They can be in, this is a belly to belly, eye to eye, knee to knee. Yes, a lot of people are doing online. If that's your jam, do online, but online is just a part of it. You still have to connect with people. It's an additional tool to be recognized, to have awareness out there so that when somebody is ready and able, they go, oh yeah, I remember that it was Marie that was posting that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to reach out to her, or it was Dr. Lolly. I remember her saying something about this collagen. Oh my gosh, I need to talk to her, right? It's part of it. It's just an additional part of it. So your job is to database and then get together with your mentor, the person that brought you into the business, or somebody that is in that organization, in that group. You can, the beautiful thing is you have this huge network of us, and you're going to get to know us when you come to conventions and when you plug into the system. And then you'll feel comfortable. I'm so comfortable with reaching out to the very top of our team, Stu Brody, Carrie Dickey, who has written the most incredible book, Network Marketing, The View from Venus. And this is a no-brainer, you have to order this book. You have to. And it'll shave off a lot of the learning. Also, Leaders are Readers. Go Pro is also a beautiful book. It's super easy. I have these downloaded in Audible. I also have them in print because I like to see. I'm a visual, but I also like to listen. And when you're driving in your car, if you really love this, you guys, if you really were wanting this and understanding this business, it's 90% mindset. 90% mindset. So you have to feed your mind with personal growth and development, and really specific to this industry, which is really specific to life. Being in network marketing and being good at it is learning how to show up for yourself and for people in the world, and not being a seller, but being somebody of service. But Eric Worre, GoPro, whether you follow him or not, this is a genius book, and it's very short. You could read it in a weekend, and the tools are phenomenal. And it's how to be GoPro 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional. If I could show you a way, would you want to? Like if I could show you a way to help you with that you're talking about, would you want to know about it? I mean, bottom line, you're just asking questions, and that's really important. As somebody good in this business, you want to listen to people. You want to listen to them, lean into them, and ask them questions, and really be like authentic, right? We can see through in authenticity. We don't want that. We want, and that's why LifeVantage is so beautiful, because people are all, every one of you are very heart-centered. I know you, and it's just beautiful. So GoPro, please make sure you have this. Okay, this is really important. And then Carrie Dickey, I love her. She's our age. She's a yogi, or she's my age. Listen to a lot of you young whippersnappers. I feel young. Oh my goodness gracious. But Carrie is a year younger than me. And she is a presidential leader, and she's made millions and millions in this industry. And we are so grateful that we have her. In fact, Karen and I were on the beach in the Hamptons last weekend, and my sister Mia had her other book out that's more about her childhood and how insecure she was as a child. And it's really beautiful. Like the stories we tell ourselves, or the stories that flow through us as we age, that we never quite conquer those stories. This business will help you conquer that, right? And the people you will meet in LifeVantage, the other consultants, they're going to help you too, because they're going to believe in you, and you're going to get to know them, and you're going to learn different tools from different people. And it's just so beautiful. We just keep rising. We elevate each other. But Carrie is an extraordinary person who really, knew what she didn't want to do, never knew what she wanted to do, and just stumbled into this industry and became a master in it. And, you know, she has a beautiful life, and she's had a hard life. So money doesn't buy happiness. I will tell you that. It does not buy happiness. We can't be in this business just for money, right? That's not what drives us. It's heart centered. And I know every one of you on this training are here because of your heart, and because you want to make a difference in people's lives from the health standpoint. I get it. That's why I'm here. The science was extraordinary. But then all the other stuff started happening. I'm like, wait a minute, I can make money? And then I can create the life that I want. And if I can do this, you all, you can do it. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just passionate, and I am a coachable person, and I wanted to be a good student, and I wanted to learn from the best people in this industry. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful industry. So we're going to go back to, it's your first day. You're going to write your names down. Does everybody have your names listed down? If you don't, please make that part of you need to do that, okay? And then invite 3 to 5 people, like over the weekend. Amazing if you will do that. And do that with your mentor. Say, you know what, Karen, I'm going to call, I want to call so-and-so. I'm thinking about, what should I say? And then Karen's going to share with you what to say. And, sometimes people think they know everything because they've been so successful in other businesses. This is a different animal. So just let that go, take it off, and just be here as a new student. Be open and ready to learn and grow, and be coachable. And Karen will say, well, because you might get something that Karen says, or, I'm just using Karen as an example, but you will get something that somebody else says, oh, okay, I didn't even think about that. So that's what you want to do. And then you want to keep a good database. So I'm an old school person. I like the day planners. But if you are an online person, if you like spreadsheets, use a spreadsheet. But for me, I just like to write names down. I can see it in front of me. And that's for that day. And then I can see, or a card catalog, like a index card box with 1 through 30 or 31, and you could do day 1, and then they tell you, oh, well, call me in a month. So now you have little things for May, June, July, August. You know what I'm saying? So you put their card in the May slot or the June slot, if that's something. It's old school, but it's kind of cool. Or you just put it in a day planner. But you have to have a system for following up. The fortune is in the follow-up. And if you're not following up, if you leave it to your memory, it won't happen, you guys. Your business will not grow. Hi, Michael. Nice to see you. So use your products daily. If you're a social media person, use them. Post yourself. I mean, go look at my story. Like it's exciting. I'm out there. I put it out there because I'm proud of what I do. right? But don't make it all be always product. Throw in your other things about yourself in your life. What's important? My yoga, my meditation, my mindfulness, my friends, my family, like if you're into social media, and if you're not but want to be, just start doing some things, because we have great training. And so there, I can, there's a lot, but I want to hone in a little. We have a buffet. You pick and choose what it is that you want. You pick and choose what you want from the buffet. Okay. I kind of like a lot of it. I like to know about it all. I may not have time to focus on everything, that little thing, or at least get on one call a week. You don't have to get on all the calls, but there are things you want to do. You want to join the LifeVantage US Consultants Facebook page and Canada page if you've got people in Canada or Australia. There's tools there, because LifeVantage does weekly things in there, and you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot, and you'll get a good feel for the culture. So that's something. You want to be in the team pages. If you're on social media. If you're not, don't worry about it. There's ways you can build this business without doing that. But if you are, be on Team Inspired Change Facebook. That's my team page. I would also recommend the One Person Big Difference. That's Michelle and Sean Poe in our upline. Beautiful, heart, soul fueled leaders, presidential leaders in our organization. Um, and then just start getting involved. Like the training, first of all, the training is inviting. That's all you need to do as a new person, is invite people, get this information, introduce them to a team member. Invite to a tool, introduce them to the team. It's called ITT. Okay. So introduce to a tool like the ABC Prime Time, or maybe it's a webinar, or just getting a tool is you getting together with them with your mentor. It can be on a Zoom. You don't have to do anything, and you don't have to know anything to get started, because your job is just to invite people and introduce your advisor. Your advisor is somebody that can share all the information so that you can listen and learn. And you zip the lip and they talk. Because I used to interrupt Maria Williams all the time because I felt like I needed to say something. I felt like I needed to know everything. And she was like, "Do you want me to do this or not?" Maria's Brazilian, and she is, we call her Mama Maria for a reason, and she's wonderful. But she taught me good behaviors, and I duplicated them. And so that is, when your mentor is sharing, you don't interrupt, because they will probably say what you're thinking they should say at some point during that presentation, you know? And then you're learning. I would advise you to record when you're doing something. Record it on your audio device, your phone. You can do a voice recording so that you start learning. That's what I would do. And then I just listen over and over and over, and until I got it, right? Or now we have so many webinars, there's so many. And I'm going to show you where some of these things are, because there is a website that's going to be really important for you. It's the onepersonbigdifference.com website. And in that website, if you're not registered, do that today, because you have to get approved to be in it, because they're going to ask you who your executive leader is, right? So in this case, it would probably be me on this team, or Sveta, Dr. Sveta Silverman, who's also an executive leader. So the pose, it's Michelle and Sean Poe created the most beautiful training website that you don't have to go through everything. I just want you to understand where tools are. Like, I don't go through it every day, but like I had to send Dr. Lawley, I wanted her to learn, but the PDF where there's all the studies, the abstracts, or a brand new consultant, your first 24 hours, what you can do. And it shows you, these are little vignette videos. Here's how you, go to your website. Here's how do you set up your subscription. Here's how you, send a shopping cart to your friend, things like that. But I'm going to also tell you a tip. I personally love signing up my own customers if I can. Usually I'm right there with them, because it gets done. But some people will say, send me the shopping cart, right? That's fine. But I find that they don't have the sense of urgency that I do. I want to get it in. I want them to have their product within 3 to 5 days. So I just say, hey, I'm placing orders today and I'm happy to place your order. Where would you like it shipped to? And how would you like to pay for it? I don't say, what's your credit card number? How would you like to pay for that? And then they always pull out their card. Just little things like that, right? So, and then you guys have a launch date. Like if you're wanting to do this, feel feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't be fearful. You're blessing lives. If I didn't share some of these things with people, I mean, people's lives have changed because of these products, and they're so grateful. So, you get out of your head and into your heart and start believing in yourself, because I believe in you. I believe in you. So I'm gonna share the One Person Big Difference website, because this is really important. So Michelle and Sean, if you don't know who they are very passion fueled, soul fueled people. And they had never done network marketing in their life, but they created this beautiful training website. Welcome, getting started, social media tools, other tools, promos, their old site was more product oriented, and then logging in. But when you're brand new, you get started, you register and you go to registration, and then you fill out this information, okay, with your LifeVantage number and your executive thing. I am already in, so I am going to go to the website, and I want to show you a few things. When you're brand new, if you just took your time and did something like this, and I have already completed these years ago before this came out, so that's why I haven't gone through all of these, but I know what they are. And there's the welcome. Here's your day one, your mindset, how to set up your back office, your support family, meet your team, enroll a new customer, discount codes. You'll get new consultants get discount codes. And now consultants that have 150 personal volume points. So this wonderful little, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but this wonderful how to enroll a customer
Save your website
is a 2 minute, 1.5 minute video that just shows you what to do, and also how to save this website to your phone, like to your home screen. So it's kind of cool. And then, customer care rewards, things like that. Um, so these are really important things for you to know about, but we can hold your hand and go through some of this stuff as well, however best it is for you to learn. But this is a lot of really wonderful things. This 3-in-1 system, just know that we don't really have the 3-in-1 now. They would tell you to get 3 customers and 1 consultant a month to earn a track. Understand what the fast track is. Now, all it is 750 personal volume points that you can bring in a month to earn a Rise Era track. You don't have to know what all this is right now, but it's a promotion incentive if you wanted to earn a cruise. We have like Karen Lawley earned 2 enrollment tracks last month towards the cruise. How beautiful is that? And she rank advanced to senior consultant 3. So she earned even more points towards a cruise that, it started in July and it'll be through, I think it's January. Anyway, your goal for each month really is to get at least 1 consultant a month and 3 customers if you want that. That's a good goal, is good vision, you know. But you don't have to do all of that to earn a track. All you have to do, a business pack is 750 personal volume points. So you've now earned a track when someone comes in on a business pack, which is the smartest way to come into the business anyway, because you get everything. But also, let's say you have just Pro Tandem customers. But if you have 5 Pro Tandem customers and a healthy glow stack customer, that's the collagen and Pro Tandem, and a consultant, and it totals a 750 perfect. Then you've earned a track. So it doesn't matter how many customers you get. It could be one customer and one consultant in order to earn a track. You have to have at least one consultant to earn a track. Um, and then understanding what the fast track is, it's your first 90 days. And I really want to talk about this in a minute, for a minute, because many of you are brand new. I'm not going to go through all the details. We can do that in a separate training. But I do want to share that when you are enrolled, you have a beautiful opportunity to earn extra bonuses. And when you get 3 customers who order at least 100 in customer sales volume their first month, you earn $50. As new consultants, you have coupons that are customer coupons where they can save 10%, and they expire in 7 days, because we want our new consultants to earn money right away. We want you to have success right away, because statistics show if you're getting a paycheck your first month, you're going to stay in the business. I don't care how much the paycheck is, you're going to stay in the business. So you can earn, if you get 3 customers in your first month, you're going to get a $50 bonus. If you get 3 consultants in your who are active in the enrollment month, and they have at least 150, any of those packs are 150 or more, you'll earn another 50. You will also get $100 for rank advancing if you do that within your fast track period, and you'll get another $50 if you do that in your first month, your first full calendar month. And you can earn this as many times as you want. This isn't just one time. Anytime you get that set, you are going to earn bonuses. And your mentor will also get a little bit of that as well. We earn like 15% from your new consultant sales for that fast track period. So it's just a nice way. I don't want people to not know that that's available to them. Whether you do it or not, there's no pressure. We just want you to know that. Okay. So I would just say take some time and watch these little fun, short little videos, how to use a daily action plan, really having goals. You can download a daily action plan worksheet. These are little invites. These are things to help you if you really want. I introduced 3 people. These are things for you if you're visual or you're putting them somewhere. But 3 things I'm grateful for. What was my personal growth and development book I listened to today? Did I add 5 new friends? I mean, these are people that are seriously wanting to work the business, and it's important. So there's a lot of fun things in here for you to help you grow. And this will show you how to use the daily action plan. Here's a 9-minute video on how to use that. And then this add tag and message. So as you become more aware of, however you're building this, if you are into social media, then I'm going to just say what's super important. Hold on, I've got my bar key up there. What's super important is adding people to Vitality Living Facebook group. And that is our customer Facebook group with hundreds, thousands and thousands and thousands of stories. There's like 15,000 people in there. I add people that are new in my business and that are new. If you're not in Vitality Living, if you have not been invited in there, please reach out to your mentor and have them add you. You have to accept the invite. And it is a beautiful funnel to add people to. Okay. So there's social media. If you're interested in social media, you can go, yeah, I want to know a little bit how to set up basic Facebook training. These are basics, Canva, creating reels, things like that. But don't waste your time on this. Your time needs to be inviting. I'm just showing you, welcome to the family is really important as a new consultant. I do want to show you, however, these are wonderful, like the studies and the products. So I'm going to move that toolbar. When you are looking at, there's so many different things here that you could just get lost in. And I don't want you to do that. I just want you to show, I just want, as you start learning, oh, I know somebody with autism. Here's Sharon products benefit people with autism or ADHD. Here's, Stephanie Kroon and her child. She lives here in Arizona. I know her. These stories are powerful, and these are third-party tools that you can help people. And here's some products that have been super successful. You know what I'm saying? So like when you guys don't just think of this by yourself, you might say, I know somebody with MS, and you say that to your mentor because they're going to know how to steer you, right? They're going to know how to help you. You don't have to get lost on all of this. Um, I'm trying to find the products. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, here they are. So let's just say I want to learn about Protandem. So I click on the product and I can read, little things about it. But all this is on your website, your replicated website as well. Um, but here's something about Protandem that I just love. And you can print these out and you have it. And it shows the normal cell and a cell that's attacked by free radicals. It's just good for you to just know. Um, so if I go here, and here's the John Quinonez's, the ABC Primetime. So there's a lot of really wonderful things here for people that really, there's Dr. Sveta, who we just love, who's on the Science Advisory Board. Dr. Nancy will also be a part of the doctors panel in Arizona on the 17th. And there's just a lot here. And I don't want you to get lost in it. I just want you to understand. And here's the studies. So here's the studies, you guys. American Heart Association. So on Protandem, there's almost 30 clinical studies on PubMed, and here are all the PDFs of them. For instance, the American Heart Association. If I want to print this out and take it to my meeting, I can, or if I just want to print out the abstract or the first 5 pages, I could do that. It's pretty remarkable. Like, what branded supplement has the American Heart Association that did a study on it, right? So these are the things I want you to understand, that you are part of something extraordinary. Here's, there's Harvard study on Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. There's a lot of different studies here that might go, oh, I need to, do you know somebody that's had skin cancer? Well, here's Louisiana State University, where they were able to stop tumor growth in mice with Protandim, melanoma, and the spreading by over 57%. Or you might know somebody with MS, and here is the MS Journal article that we can talk to you more about, that actually has in the conclusions, and this shows that this own researcher for a company, a pharmaceutical company, they ended up saying that Protandim was a better NRF2 activator, therefore might be a better therapeutic strategy than their $50,000 drug called Tecfidera. So NRF2 and colon cancer, like dental today, periodontal Protandim. I mean, if you know a dentist, think about the people that you know. So I'm going to get off this website. I wanted to just kind of show you that this is really important to be on, to know. So make it a point and do something in there, whether you can do it for an hour, but do something. But bottom line, the most important thing you can do is invite. Invite to a tool, introduce to the team. Okay? It's super important. And then people go, well, I don't know that many people. Well, guess what? We have a memory jogger, and I believe it is also on the onepersonbigdifference.com website. I also have a PDF of it, and it's amazing. The memory jogger will be like, I have one in my old blueprint book, this book that's falling apart. But I also have PDFs of them. And memory joggers are just like people that, you went to school with, that do your hair, do your nails, your realtor, your insurance person, your lawyer. Yeah, we let a few lawyers in once in a while. Ask Dirk and Amy. Dirk and Amy are awesome. Dirk is a MD and a JD. And just such beautiful, beautiful people. So, I always like to say, I am part of an amazing company that has a breakthrough technology that's redefining the way we age and view wellness care. Would that be something you'd be open to taking a look at? Always ask people if they're open. I'm a part of something that's pretty extraordinary, a part of a company that has a breakthrough technology that's redefining the way we age and view wellness care. Is that something that might be important to you? Because if it's not, it's okay, right? If people want a cup of coffee, that's why Carrie Dickey's book is so important. And, listening to her, there's a new consultant training CD that's not new. It's like 14 years old, but it's just, I listened to that when it was a CD. It's now in a digital form, and I probably have it in Team Inspired Change. I can actually post it again today in Facebook, Team Inspired Change. Make sure you're in that group, and that way you can have access to it. Or I can also put it in Telegram. You want to make sure you're in my Telegram broadcast group, Team Inspired Change. So we can add you to that if you're not in there. And that's where I do a lot of my communication. It's a broadcast group. Check it once a day. You don't have to check it all day long. Check it once a day. Just be in the know. That's what's important, is to be in the know. Um, I found something that I'm really passionate about. You don't have to do a thing. I just want to share it with you. Can you come to my home presentation? Or what are you doing Tuesday night? Oh, nothing. Great. I have something that I'm really passionate about. I want you to come. It would mean the world to me. I want you to see what I'm doing, and if people like, overcoming objections, people like, is it network marketing? Yes, it is. What do you know about it? Because not everybody thinks it's a bad thing. It's a beautiful business model when it's done right. And some key things for you guys to know is that, there's privately held companies and there's publicly held companies. And privately held companies, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't know what's happening with the financials. You don't know that they're going to close down like Rodan and Fields did. And that's devastating to people who put their heart and soul into their business. Devastating. And those people, if you know those people, or Saint, I think it's called Scent, SEINT, it's a makeup company. They just went, they just changed their whole model as well. And Beauty Counter just ended. Horrible for people that have put their, I can't even imagine if if that happened to LifeVantage. I put my heart and soul into this. But what I am confident in is that those were all private companies. Even I think Secret has changed a lot. And we are publicly traded. What does this mean? It means we're transparent. Everything is out there for people to see. The financials, where we're spending money on research and development. Aaron Brockovich being on the board of directors, being debt free, ringing the closing bell on Wall Street last July, ringing the closing bell in January of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. Like, these are huge. And that to me speaks volumes. And the fact that our CEO was so smart 2 years ago, enhanced the comp plan. Enhanced this comp plan that is phenomenal to help, like what these other companies are struggling with that didn't change their comp plan, is the affiliate marketing piece. So for people that maybe don't want to build a team, but they want to be customer gatherers, they can earn up to 30% commission. And I would advise you, I would say, learn the comp plan eventually. You don't have to know it today. Just know it's generous and it pays well. Everything opens up, the learning opens up as you build a business, okay? You don't have to understand all the different levels yet because you're not there. It takes time. This is a 3 to 5 year plan to grow a business. In any business, it's 3 to 5 years. You can't just build a business and expect I'm going to go to the top tomorrow. The people that are going fast in LifeVantage right now, because yes, we're in momentum because of the collagen. But the people that recently have come over that are growing quickly are people that have been in the business for a while, right? A lot of these Rodan and Fields people, they're bringing in people because they're looking for a home. So if you know people, don't hunt them. Don't hunt them. We're not hunters. We are farmers and nurturers. Love them. Give them love, give them hope. And if you happen to be looking for a home, here's something you might want to take a look at, right? Because I know, especially people that are in that business, you guys that have been making extraordinary money that are looking for a home, our corporate will take care of them. Like, I don't know how they'll take care of them, but we have a red carpet and they will get on a Zoom with them and they will work things out. It depends on where that person is in that business. So if you know people like that that are looking for a home, we have a moral obligation to share what we have, right, with people, and it's important. So, so what I would say is if you have questions, because I got to wrap this up here in like 5 minutes. That hour went by fast. Wow. I'm glad I got this recorded. But if you have questions, unmute yourself and share with me what your question is. You're reading the
Oh.
Carrie Dick.
I'll
Yeah.
unmute. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to say this is great. And I've been around for 5 years with LifeVantage, and I'm still learning all the time. And so these things to plug into are so valuable. And thank you for your time to do this with us, Marisa. We
This
love
is
you for what you do.
Yeah, and I may start doing these once a month or something like that, the first Saturday
So
of the month,
helpful.
because I knew this was important. And we have beautiful new people with grace and refinement that I love what I do. I could cry at how much I love what I do. Like, we're changing the world, you guys. And we just have to get out of our head and into our heart and know what we have. When you see people getting off toxic drugs, when you see people getting better, why would you not share this? When our financial person said, "When are you going to retire?" I'm like, "Retire from what? From helping people? No. Yeah, I don't have to always work as hard, maybe, but I love what I do. I'm inspiring change. That's why my LLC is Inspire Change. I love being out in the Hamptons last weekend. We had a ball. I got to see my daughter. I got to meet incredible people. Um, I got to have fun on the beach. I mean, we have fun. We make money and we make a difference. Yes, Isa. Did you want to say something, love?
I'm sorry. I didn't know I wasn't muted. No, I'm good. I'm all yes. All the yeses.
All the yeses. Well,
All
for
the
those of you
yeses.
that don't know Isa, I want you to say something anyway.
Aw. Hi everybody. I'm Lisa. I've been with LifeVantage for it'll be 7 years, August 25th. And I agree with you, Marisa. There's people that are looking right now. There are more people than ever looking for a home in network marketing and with other ways to bring in income and to be their own boss. And we get to do this together. That's what I love, is that it's our own business, but look at this team. We're not alone. So, and what we have is something that people are wanting and needing. So don't be shy.
Isa's in Prescott, Arizona, and Isa is an esthetician and anti-gravity yoga teacher. She's all about mindset and just intentional. She's beautiful in inside and out. And just really, I enrolled Isa. I met her when my daughter and I were getting our eyebrows waxed years ago, 10 years ago. And it took her 4 years to join LifeVantage. So, just because she wasn't ready to join LifeVantage, she had her life. Her life was going on. And she was a new mom, an older mom. She was trying to sell her esthetician business at the time, and it wasn't her time. But guess what? Because I maintained a beautiful relationship with her, she's at a Costa Rica retreat doing her anti-gravity yoga, and someone from LifeVantage, an executive leader was there, and she overheard her talking. And she messaged me on Facebook Messenger and said, "Is this what you've been trying to tell me?" And she remembered me. And she signed, that woman was trying to, get her to sign up under her. And Isa remembered me. And she had, what is the word? Respect. And she reached
Integrity.
out,
Yeah.
integrity. That's the word I was looking for. And we've been having a ball. So many of you. I mean, we all have a ball together. This is,
Use my story, Marisa. Excuse me. Use my story, everybody. If someone's not on board with you right now, it doesn't mean that things will change. I'm a perfect example of that.
people's lives change every 90 days. So if you're brand new, raise your hand. And if you want to say something, I'd love for you to say something. Just why LifeVantage, like 30 seconds. Unmute yourself and just say.
Hello, I'm Kimberly. I'm actually part of Isa's team out in Prescott, and I'm a physical therapist specializing in chronic pain. And I'm learning more about metabolic processes. And I told Isa the other day, I'm listening to this book and heard the doctor talk about NRF2 pathways. So I'm really excited about learning more and helping people activate their cellular function.
Thank you, Kimberly. Welcome, honey. Welcome, welcome. Who else? If you're brand new, let me just hear your voice. It's good for you.
I'm Jana. I've used the products for a little bit. I like what they do. And I know personally of women who have taken the products, well, probably because of Angel. People have wonderful stories and exciting stories. So that's what I love to hear.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm Rosa. I'm not new, but I just want to say thank you so much, Marisa. This was so inspiring, and I appreciate you. And I just want to say that this really fires me up.
I love you.
Love you too.
And if you know anyone in Atlanta, Georgia, Rose is in Atlanta. So these are the things. It's like people, we're all over the place. We can connect people to people, right? So, anyone else?
I'll say something. Welcome everybody new. When you hear Marisa talk and you see the beautiful people she attracts and her saying that she's there for you, I mean, she is a great leader and all of us rely on her and she comes through for us. So you are on a great team with momentum and inspiration, and we work together, and we're really glad that you're here.
I love you, Karen. Thank you.
Yes, I'll second that. Marisa is amazing. She is like the master connector. This is Sharon. And
I want to see your
out.
face. I want to see your face.
No, I'm in the middle of my bed looking at this. All right. How do I turn? Here. Just for shits and giggles. I don't think you can even see me. My camera is on.
Okay. So Sharon is a functional nurse practitioner that I met at an international women's conference last year, and we sat at a round table, and we got 1 minute to say what we did. And she goes, "I need to talk to you." So get your elevator speech together. I'm with a company that is pioneering a breakthrough technology in, I said, nutrigenomics. So she was like, "What?" And, nutrition for your genes. And she's in Las Vegas, and we're having fun. We're having a good time. I'm going to see her next week, so I'm excited. Angel, I love you. Look at all your doggies in the back. You talk about an angel on earth. This woman is an angel on earth. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you, my friend. Yes, I've had myself on video. It's been a little crazy because I've been busy this morning and mute. But welcome, ladies. This LifeVantage has changed my life dramatically, and I wanted to change yours too in all the positive ways, right? So health, wellness, freedom, but friendship. Really, mostly friendship, like cherish friendships. My direct mentor is Isa, who is just the most heart-centered woman and incredible mentor ever, who I just love. And she's so patient with me. Marisa too, oh my goodness. And Marisa always leads from the top, which is phenomenal, right? Because sometimes you know, what I love about network marketing is life happens. And sometimes we just have to take a little step back and then do life and then come back into it. Right. But when you're ready to run and you're ready to rock and see the power of network marketing, it's phenomenal. So run with it, ladies. Jana, I'm so excited that you're here and on this call. This is just, I can't wait to partner with you and see where this takes you. And have a great morning, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel, the dog whisperer back there. I love her. And she's also yogi and just a beautiful soul. And then you just got a doctorate in something, didn't you?
I'm working on it right now in holistic healthcare.
Amazing. The people that we have. Leilani, can I have you share, Lovey? I just love
Yeah.
hearing your voice, and she's brand new, you guys, as well. She just joined us. We met at the Mindset Mixer in the Hamptons last weekend, and she's with Dr. Karen Lawley, and I just listened to her and what she's doing, and I'm just excited for you to be here.
Well, hello, everybody. It's great to hear all the stories. It's very motivating. I'm very new because we just met and I just signed up immediately. I can't wait to try the products myself. So I know that the shipment's on its way. So that's very exciting. And what do I do? I'm a wellness practitioner. I teach people how to connect to their intuition and how to calm their bodies and their minds and how to manifest, kind of unleash their true potential. I'm a hypnotist and Reiki master intuitive, certified medical intuitive. It's a lot of fun stuff. And I think this is going to be a great tool to have to help people. I think it's brilliant. And I just really can't wait to try it out myself. But I love hearing stories. So I don't know if, we can share emails or whatnot, but feel free to share your story or stories of people that are close to you, some clients. I love to hear the stories and the science. I guess I'm a little bit of a nerd.
Put your, I have to wrap up, but put your website. She was so genius. On the other day, we welcomed her. This is another thing. When you bring a new person in, you want to introduce them to your upline leaders, a few of the people, and with a picture, a little bit about them so that they feel like they're a part of something. It's really important. And she put her Calendly link or her website so you could sign up to share your LifeVantage story. It wasn't about trying to get you to do, a angel reading, which I'm really excited to do, by the way. But it wasn't about that. It was about, I want to hear your LifeVantage story. So she was saying that to the upline. And, Michelle sent her YouTube video of her story, Michelle Poe. And I thought that was really cool. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm signed up to do the same thing. I was going to do it yesterday, but my husband and I ended up getting massages together and spending some time together because I had been gone all week. So, this is the power. Your story matters, you guys. This is the thing I want to say right now. Your story matters. You matter. Every single one of you matters. And don't discount your story. So we'll talk more about that. Maybe a training we'll have just on your story. Like, start refining your story. Why did you join LifeVantage? What was your life like before LifeVantage? Why are you excited about LifeVantage? And borrow other people's stories. I don't know that yet, but what I do know is from other people, blah, blah, blah. So it's the artfulalchemist.com is Leilani's, and that helps her because she's trying to get to know. And listen, if you want to put your email, you guys, whatever, we could do a story. You know what? We could do a training just on everybody sharing their story and getting to know each other, right? And maybe we'll do that. I have to look at my calendar for next week, but just be in touch, be on Telegram, Team Inspire Change, and be in Facebook, Team Inspire Change, so that we can get to know each other even more. I love you all so much. I want to take a screenshot
One
right
more
now.
second.
I just want to
Don't
say that
forget
Tammy's
Vitality
unmuted.
Living. If they want to hear stories and testimonials, that's a good
Vitality
Facebook
Living,
group
yeah.
for everybody.
So if you're not in Vitality Living Facebook group, make sure you get in that today. Just reach out to your mentor. We will make sure you're in there. You have to be friends with that person. But then what you can do is start inviting people to it, but don't invite them randomly. You have to make a connection with that person. They have to understand at least what you're talking about. oh, I'm going to invite you to our wellness community on Facebook called Vitality Living, and I can tag you on a story that's about autism, or it's about autoimmune or anxiety or whatever, you know, and there's real people stories. And so that gets approved. So once you add them, they're not approved yet. They are in a holding tank. And so you have to let your mentor, your MC, I can't
One.
believe it.
MC1.
MC1 or higher, no. So you know, just you may not know what that means. Just let your mentor know. They'll know. They'll know whether they can approve you or not, and they'll reach up to me or Sveta or somebody else, Mia, you know, to let them know that they're in the holding tank, or Isa, and they can approve you, or Angel, you know. So that's important. And I just want everybody to have a goal. If you're brand new, let's get you to SC2, SC1 right away. SC1, your first, you know, within 90 days for sure, but you could do it in 30 if you wanted. SC1 is 3,000? Is it 2,000? What is
2000,
it?
I thought.
2,000 in volume. Yeah. And so Karen hit SC3, which is huge. That's 6,000, right? You did 6,000? That's amazing. It's amazing. So that's 6,000 organizational volume points coming through your business. And, you know, I just know when Karen is intentional, you know, how beautiful that is, because she is a healer and she is all from the heart, and her healing is beyond just manipulation, like body manipulation. Okay, guys, I want to get a picture of everybody. So if you could just look at this camera and smile. Sharon, I know you're smiling. All right, I got to get to Tammy Lane's house. Marie's already there, and yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on today. Everything. This was everything.
Bye. Thanks,
Thank you,
Marisa.
everybody.
Thank
Have a
you
great
so much.
Invite to a tool, introduce to the team. Thank you.
Thank you,
Everyone do
Marisa.
that today. Do something today and celebrate it in Team Inspired Change Facebook. Say, I did this today. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.